Malouche, what happens when someone's a penny short? So this situation has actually happened more times than I can even count. I'll be making somebody's sandwich and we get to the register and they'll have like $9.79 when the total was something like $9.80. And this has actually happened to me before. Well, I'll tell that story at the end. But if a customer comes in and they're a penny short, well, there's a few things that we could do to alleviate this pain. The first thing that we could do is just let them go, but nobody likes that. That's no fun, right? So the best thing that we could do is literally just take apart whatever they made and put it back into the bins. And the next best thing that we could do is I'll just hand them a mop and they can start mopping the floor for that extra penny. Nah, I'm just completely kidding. I put out a couple shorts about that a few weeks ago and people took it really seriously and got really offended. And I was just kind of like, oh man, it's a joke. I'm sorry. But in all seriousness, if somebody's a penny short, we're going to let them go. But once you start getting into like being 10 cents short, 25 cents short, 50 cents short, even $1, well, usually we will still let them go. But if they have something like a bag of chips or like a drink, you know, sometimes I'm going to be honest, I'll be like, you can just put this back or you can come back and pay tomorrow. And one time I asked somebody that was basically $1 short for them to put back the cookie so that they have enough. And he did not seem too happy with me at all. This was somebody that I'd never seen in the store before. And I just kind of said it because I think I was having a rough day or something. Usually I'll let them slide. You all know the free cookie rule. But after I said for him to put back the cookie, he was basically like, you know what? I don't want Subway anymore. And then he walked out and didn't pay for any of the stuff that he bought and didn't take it. After that, I learned my lesson to never ever hassle somebody over $1 again. It's a hard lesson to learn. But if they're a regular customer, every single time we're going to be like, yo, just come back and pay for that whenever you come back to the store. Because you never want to upset your customers. I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of franchise people. Like, they'll be such sticklers over a couple cents when in reality, that customer is priceless. You have to appease yourself to the customer, but you don't have to break your back. It's just the little things, right? The nice acts, those always prevail. But one time I went to a Dunkin' Donuts and I bought a coffee and I was with one of my friends and I was 1 penny short for the coffee. And I asked him if he would just let me slide with the penny because I had like $4 and the coffee was literally $4.01. And the dude said no. He pointed to the ATM right next to me and he said, you can go take money out of that ATM. I was shocked in this moment. I don't think I was being a bad customer at all. And this dude basically just told me to go take money out so I could pay this 1 cent. I was looking at his tip jar and I saw a couple pennies in there. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about reaching in and just grabbing a penny and calling it a day. But what I ended up doing was going and saying, oh, I'll just get the penny from my car. And luckily, I did have a penny in my car and I paid for it. And well, I never came back to that Dunkin' Donuts ever again in my life. Like the video and subscribe to my channel, please and thank you, and have a beautiful and blessed day.